that she is literally looking for something else to do. She's like, okay, I'm here with you because you invited me, but...
And I'll drink your booze. You know she didn't buy that bottle of tequila. That Ocho wasn't purchased by her.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta go away because I'm not gonna be able to concentrate.
Right. Well, speaking of being too old for this shit, while we have this adorable puppy here,
Yeah.
I remember a conversation you and I had through text maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Just randomly. And I don't remember the context as far as like what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But I remember you saying like, I'm tired of, or maybe it was I sent you a meme where it was like, or one of us sent a meme about like, to the person at work that's dependent on the most is like, dude, I'm tired of being that person, because that's what you were saying. You were like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be counted on no more.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, I think
bruh.
that was a meme that went around first. I remember that now. Yeah.
So I want to start this conversation off with that.
All right, great.
I'm gonna give a quick sentence, but I talked a lot on the last one.
That's cool.
Nah, you got to talk about this.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
I want to talk about being too old for this shit.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with the realization that you're too old for this shit, regardless of what it is? And when I say too old for this shit, it don't mean age. I mean, there's times where it's like, I'm too old to be playing games.
Yep.
I'm too old to not tell you exactly how I feel about you.
Yep.
I'm too old to be overworked and underpaid. Like, there are so many different forms. So,
Yeah.
just to start the conversation off, man, like, how do you deal with being at this stage of your life where you're like, nah, I'm too old for this shit, bro?
Oh man. I'm in a very like transitional period on my how I deal with it.
I've been saying transitional phase for the last week.
Oh, I love that.
Seriously.
Oh, I love that.
Like, people have been
Have
asking
we
me.
incepted it into each other's heads?
Maybe, but like, seriously, people have been asking me for like the last week or so. I haven't said it the last few days.
Sure.
Because I've had some other stuff going on. We can talk about that off camera,
All
but people would be like, oh, hey, man, how you doing? How are things? I'd be like, man, I'm in a transitional phase.
I'm in a transitional phase right now. Yeah. I mean, and I would, I mean, I've been in a transitional phase for like almost 2 years now. And
So you've been trans for 2 years.
you know,
right?
yeah, that's right. No, no, I don't want to. I love my rainbow.
Oh,
So, I guess what I mean by is, I'm in a transitional phase because I guess when I was too young for this shit, man, you gotta start chewing my shoe because it's cute. It's cute. I love it. When I was younger, I was more shoot from the hip and hot-headed, and it was fuck you, and I'm gonna blow up, and it doesn't fucking matter, and then I'm gonna calm back down, and I'm gonna put my knife away, and okay, it was more like the act first, ask questions after everything's fucked up.
Oh, you asked questions?
Rel, I tried, because I had to get some information.
I probably should have asked more questions along the way.
That's how I was as when I was in my rigs phase. Now that I'm growing into my Murtaugh phase, my feeling is more I have less problems because now I've finally have come to the maturity level and realization that I need to put healthy boundaries in place.
Yes.
And so now that I have a lot more healthy boundaries in place, and granted, some people,
Yeah.
and I won't bash any of them because I love them in their own way. But some people steamroll through boundaries, and those are the people that I'm still sort of systematically trying to surgically clip down either their role or just them in general to get out of my life. And that right there, like 90% of the work is done. Just eliminating certain people, places, and things allows me to realize that things are more simple. Life is more simple, and I don't have to worry about the already degrading feeling inside me that I'm too fucking old to just deal with. I'll give you a story. So, 2-3 weeks ago, Saturday night, I'm like, yo, cute little blonde just hit me up. Guys, if I suck tonight, if I just disappear, I need y'all to be cool.
I remember you saying
I'll
that,
come back. I promise. I love you. Don't worry. Just be cool.
I might have something I need to take care
I
of.
might have something. I'm being told things. I might have things happen.
I might need to act.
I might need to act.
It might be a call to action.
Well, of course, cute little blonde comes in, and it was a weird night too. Like, we were busy, we had bodies in the place, but nobody's buying anything. So like, our bar dead, crickets, chirp chirp. Cute little blonde, her two friends sitting right in front of my well, over on point. I got Indy, you, Tamsin, and Tati. I think like Tati is like watching like this, and y'all are just like over there being like, we ain't got shit to do. We're gonna watch the show, you know. And so we're watching the. You guys are watching the show. I'm in fucking agony, because I spit. It's like, I would think that a conversation is like, it's like throwing a ball. Like, I'll respond, you respond. Like, we'll keep it going, and if it gets a little more deeper, it's like we're just closing the distance.
Yeah.
So I'm throwing a ball, and it's just going. Throwing a ball.
Then you got to walk over,
Throwing two
pick
balls.
it up. Yeah. You got to walk over, pick it up.
And you gotta walk, and
walk back.
Exactly.
And then throw it again.
And keeping it going and throwing it again. And it just was falling flat. And meanwhile, I saw other dudes coming up and shoot their shot. And she's like, weird, no. Which I'm like, okay, you're shooting away other dudes, but you're not picking up any of the game that I am desperately spitting at you.
Yes.
You know, and then finally I just gave up. I was like, I'm just going to do my job. And they just sat there, and I gave them a couple more drinks. And then she finally was like, come say bye to me. And I'm like, all right. So I came around, I said bye to her.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, text me later. I'm like, okay. No, I'm not after this agonizing hour that you just put me through. And she blows up my phone, and then like convinces me like, okay, I'm going to go home, and then you can come over when you get off work. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is there hope, you're saying? No.
Saying there's a chance.
You're saying
there's
a
a chance.
No. At the end of the night, your boy still goes home by himself, makes his dinner, and walks the dogs and goes to bed. Which, fine by me, that's a great night for me. I'm happy about that. So let's fast forward to last night.
Oh, shit.
I'm working your shift.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. So I remember that was the moment I looked at this like, I'm too old for that shit.
Oh, shit.
So last night comes around. I'm covering a shift. And she and her friend come in, and I see they sit down, and I didn't realize, because I think I was coming back I was getting like a bucket of ice or some shit. I was taking it back. I'm coming back to behind the bar, and I see two figures sit in the bar, and I walk over to them. I'm like, oh shit, they're here. And she's like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, hey, what's that? That was one of like the 3 sentences we spoke for like a half an hour. I'm like, what is going on? So then I make him a drink, you know, ask him like, hey, how you doing? Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good? Not, oh, we're good. We were just doing what? Okay. Where were we got? It's Cinco de Mayo. Where were you guys at? Oh, we were like getting margaritas at, I don't fucking know where. You know, okay, was it busy over there? It was packed. Okay. All right, great.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm going to go back and do my job. Hey, man, what can I get for you?
Yeah.
And I'm getting back to my job. And then finally, like, after half an hour, she's like, okay, we're going to leave. Bye. And I was like, all right, I'll come say bye. So I go say bye. This chick leaves, Nando, and proceeds to blow up my phone for 2 hours. I don't fucking understand. This is where I'm too old for this shit. I'm a man of, I will text. I'm great with it. I grew up and watched the internet grow be a baby and grow to where it is now. I do not understand this semblance of being able to be alive and be a vibrant, talking, communicative, flirty, good God, I'll fucking show it to you after the show, flirty fucking person on a phone and not with an individual. I don't fucking get it. Because I can't fuck you on the phone. It doesn't make sense to me. Make it make sense, Nando. This is where I'm too old for this.
Kiss him through the phone.
Make it make sense.
Sorry.
Make it make
I
sense.
had to think. I can't make it make sense.
I can't do it.
I honestly wouldn't even try to. I have my own. You shared your story.
That's my story.
Mine, so I'm gonna share mine on.
All right, I like it.
I had this person that I've known for almost 2 years, right around 2 years. When we met, very convoluted. Always felt like they're one of those people that's like, oh, sorry, I got this. Sorry, I got that. They can never make time for you because they're always busy. They always got something going on. So you're like, all right, cool. So when I noticed very early on, like, okay, this isn't gonna go where I wanted to go.
Right.
I just hang back because I don't want to get upset or say some shit. Good. So then I let it go. We go our separate ways. I get in a terrible relationship.
Yep.
And then that one ends during the relationship and right after the relationship. Hardcore flirting with me online as far as like, oh, I was thinking about you, thinking about when we did it kind of shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so where was this energy when I really liked you? Because I was there. And not even there like, oh my God, I need you. I'm like, no, I'm there like, take your time. I'm going to take mine.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
So cool. Nothing happened, blah, 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 whatever. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago when we recorded. Oh my God, this is a perfect fucking bookend.
This is the one you were talking about.
This is a perfect fucking bookend.
Yeah.
Oh, so unplanned, but so perfect. Just like me. I'm a happy accident. But it literally was like that same night that me and you were recording last time. Her and I are texting. I remember telling you.
Yeah.
We met up the next day, had a good conversation.
What'd you call her? What'd you call her? Like No Show? What was her name?
I don't remember.
You had a great nickname for her.
I
think
wish
it was No Show, but I can't remember.
I wish I remembered. But yeah, I wish I remembered. I'm good with my nickname, so I wish I remembered that because I would name her that now if I had her number in my phone, but I don't anymore. That's just my thing.
Transient.
If we're not on speaking terms, I'm gonna delete your number. You're not gonna get a late night text from me.
You delete numbers, okay?
I delete numbers. I won't delete the text.
Yeah.
For 6 months. That's my rule. 6 months.
But
I will do
everything. Out of safety.
I have a court case right now that says I should have kept all my texts. But no, I'm more so just like I'm a clean break guy.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
cool.
Good.
Like, no, if we're done, we're done.
Yeah.
And so it was more so in that regard of like, look, I'm gonna delete your number. I'm gonna let you do you. I'm gonna do me. No harm, no foul, because I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
So if I'm constantly seeing your name, constantly seeing you online and all this other shit, I'm gonna be thinking like, what the fuck? And that turns into when you smoke too much or drink too much, you text too much.
Yeah.
Not me. You ain't gonna get me like that. So it's more so that than anything else. But yeah, like we started talking again after last time I saw you. And it was like we hung out the next day and everything was cool. And we had an understanding. We were gonna take time and everything was gonna be chill.
Yeah. But
then it turned into again one thing after another of why we can't hang out. And then weeks go by. And I'm like, look, dude, I'm too old for this. I've seen this game so many times. If you're a player, be a player. You need to tell me you're a player. Because you can't try to hold on to someone because you know they won't stay if they knew the truth about you.
That's right.
I fucking hate that.
That's right.
If someone would know the truth about you and they wouldn't want to be involved with you, leave them the fuck alone. Don't ruin them. Especially ruin them for themselves, which makes it harder for them to trust and believe in someone again.
That's right.
And make it harder for the next person to break through that wall because you fucked them over so much because you just didn't want to let go.
That's right.
It's one thing to have a short amount of time, but it's another thing to try to hang on to someone for the wrong reasons.
That's
anyway.
Right. No, that's
right. But yeah, it's like that bothered me because it was like, bro, like we said we were going to give it like a cool shot and we tried to give it a cool shot or whatever, but you're seemingly playing games the entire time. Like, in person, like, so mine was opposite. In person, everything's cool. But not in person.
Oh, exactly.
I barely know you. I hit you up when I feel like it. Oh, shit. I got a text from you. Man, I'll text you later. Like, it felt like that.
Yeah.
But then every once in a while, let me reach out more to keep you on the vine. Like, when you're fishing,
you gotta get them on a
the
hook.
reel goes out.
Yeah, that's right.
It was that.
That's right.
And then just out of nowhere, we were supposed to hang out. And I was hitting them up the night before. Oh, hey, what you trying to do tomorrow? Like, we haven't gone on it. We still, to this day, hadn't gone on a proper date. Let's go on a date. Let's go on a proper date.
Last I heard, you were like, yo, it's happening again.
Yeah. I was like, yo, let's go on a proper. Well, she was like, yo, we should go on a proper date. And I'm like, bet.
All right.
When and where? I'm down. And then they were like, oh, how about this day? And I was like, okay, cool. And then day of doesn't hit me up until like the day's half over.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, sorry, I'm working from home. And I'm like, fucker. Who who falls for that?
Yeah.
Like, you don't make plans with me the day before and then
Yeah.
not hit me up until the following later in the day. It's
Yeah.
been like almost 24 hours since we talked, but we were supposed to be going out. Like, no, look, dude, I get it. Everyone's got to do their checks and balances on what's important to them. And I'm not knocking it just because I lost. Sometimes you just lose. But bro, don't play games with people acting like it's one thing when it's not.
Yeah.
You know, don't come to my bar and sit in front of me and don't talk to me, but then blow my phone up. We've all had it. I've had
Like,
people.
you want me to come over? I'll come over. Just not now because I'm working.
Right.
But like tomorrow, I'll be like,
Yeah.
yo, hey buddy, something came up. I'll tell you about it later, and you're gonna be happy. Something like that. I ain't talking about you, but like anything.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I try not to be overly judgmental because I understand that I don't know everyone's situation. I don't know what everyone has going on in their life, like between family and friends, or especially living in LA. Like, everyone knows multiple people. You could be single but talking to 3 different people because
Man, we're not.
For a lot of
that's another subject. Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of already in that path. I don't even remember what the subject matter was anymore at this point. We're just talking.
I'm too old for this shit.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, yeah. All right. Well, fuck it. I'll link them. I'm too old to understand what situationship and what the difference between I'm talking to this person versus we're seeing each other versus what is the difference between talking to someone, seeing them, and the situationship? What the fuck is all this?
I mean, I could
just like
I could define them all. That doesn't bother me.
I don't get it. Like, I'm just like, for me, it's like if I'm talking to you, like you who I'm talking to, and if I'm interested in you, like, I don't know, maybe that's my problem. That's a me problem.
No, I don't think it's
like,
you.
I'm too singular, laser focused on be like, I like something, I'm going for it. That's it. Like, that's how I treat my career. That's how I treat my bartending. That's how I treat. Fuck, you put a video game in front of my hands.
Yeah.
I'm a laser see, that's the worst thing. That's why people are like, you should play The Witcher. And be like, I can't play The Witcher. They're like, why not? Because it's too fucking big, and I'm a completionist. I will laser focus in, and you won't see me for, well, it'll say 90 hours on the game, but that would be like 6 months.
Yeah, basically. That's why I never played The Witcher.
I can't do that.
I heard about it and stayed away from it for those very reasons. And in my own ways, I'm kind of glad because I see people still like obsessing over it. And,
I can make 6 characters, but within those 6 characters, there's 3 subclasses that you can only play once. So I've got to now play 6 times 3 times however many.
That's too much.
I can't do it.
I play a game once, maybe twice if I really love it. And if it's a game, like if you're talking linear story, if you get 3 plays out of me, holy shit, you're The Last of Us Part 2. That's it.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
I only
Like,
played that game once, and for very good reason.
I played The Last of Us probably twice, and I played Part 2 3 times.
Yeah.
Because the first time was traumatic.
Does it get better the first time?
Well, the first time was traumatic.
Yeah.
I also was playing it when I lived in Seattle, and the game is in Seattle.
What's that? Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah. Appreciate it, man.
I'll take a shot with you. Yeah. But I played it in Seattle when the game is in Seattle.
Oh, shit.
So that was double trauma.
Totally different.
So then I went back and played it through with Game Plus so that you can have like unlimited ammo and shit.
Yeah, okay.
And then I went through one more third time with a speed playthrough where I didn't care about cutscenes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to play the game.
Yeah.
Still in God mode. Don't give a fuck.
Sure, yeah, totally.
But
the game for me changed when you finally get to meet the Rattlers.
Yeah.
Like that for me was when, because like I think I've always heard this sort of like this trope that when you're talking about zombie apocalypse type things, it's never the zombies that are the scariest thing. It's always the people.
Yeah.
And what has happened to people.
Yes.
So like for me, it's like, okay, you can still sort of like, you see Joel and Ellie's people when they're in Colorado, and you're like, okay, I understand, like sort of where life takes them here, living in Colorado. This is their life.
Yeah.
And you understand the Wolves and how they've taken over Seahawks Stadium and like are trying to build a community, but like at the same time keep the peace between a little tribe.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, get that.
Cheers, y'all. If you give me a shot, I gotta cheers you.
Oh yeah, guys.
Oh, she doesn't have one, does she? Oh, okay. I'll cheers you properly.
One shot?
Thank you.
No, I appreciate it. I've retired from drinking.
You still got to drive.
No problem. No problem.
Cheers, guys. Thank you both.
Cheers. I just want to come over and say hey.
I call him drink expert.
There it is. There it is.
Thank you again, brother.
Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate
Thank
you, man.
Yeah, you understand the wolves, and they're trying to keep the peace with the neighboring tribe
Yeah.
of people that have taken a different direction in their life.
Yes.
But then you meet the fucking rattlers, and it's like, oh, this is hardcore, heavy, militaristic op people that,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, are also cannibals. Jesus Christ.
I forgot the cannibal part, but yes. Yeah, well, you gotta eat meat.
Gotta eat meat.
And for some people, they get to a certain point where it's about all of the wrong reasons. It's
Yeah.
about the animalistic nature of it. It's about the
Yeah.
conquest. It's about the hunt. It's about the killing.
Yeah.
Those are all the wrong reasons. But to bring it back to dating instead of gaming,
Right.
there are some people I feel who are just addicted to the hunt of a new person. Like, you could be great, but you just are not enough to keep me here.
You ain't got enough meat on your bones.
Bro,
Yeah,
just say that.
I can dig it.
Just say that.
Just say it.
I can handle that.
You been eating too much gazelle? You want to go get some buffalo? I get it. Let me
Bro,
know.
I had someone come into work a couple days ago. I've never hooked up with this person, but we did when we worked together for a short period of time. Had a will they, won't they kind of deal where we talked.
Tension.
Yeah,
Serious tension.
well, we literally talked offline about like actually hooking up. Like
Yeah.
it was literally the same as the.
conclusion.
Well, yeah, because it was the same as the blonde girl, but we worked together, so it's a little bit more tension. There's a little bit more touchy feely.
You're
Yeah,
behind
you're
like
more comfortable.
a bench here.
So there's a little bit more touching involved. Oh, I'll see you later, kind of do. But later never came.
Right.
And then they popped into the work the other day,
Yeah.
and when I saw them, I just didn't really feel anything anymore because I remembered immediately how they treated me when we were talking. Like, they had their feelings about me based off of my past, and that's fine. Like, but they also treated me like I was discardable. So when I see them again, I'm like, I don't care how beautiful you are. Like, you've already treated me like a single serving friend kind of deal. Like, no, like, I'm not letting you back in.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how I feel going forward. Like, we talked about this off camera, and I'll say it on camera. That's just where I am going forward with everything. Is, dude, if you're not trying to build with me, whether it be a relationship or a friendship or a partnership, business partnership, or just us working together, if we're not trying to get through this together, what's the fucking point?
Yeah. Yeah.
How about
Fucking point.
like what else are you feeling as far as?
I'm too old for this shit.
Well,
Or make it make sense.
I mean, with both of those things, but we've covered relationships and work. Are there any points we haven't touched on that we should probably hit on before we close this out? Because case in point, I'll say this one, even if it's just for inspirational purposes. I also am too old to not be trying my best to tap into my full potential.
Ha.
Yeah.
There it is.
So,
I got nothing. I mean, that's just. Nothing to add to that.
yeah. It's not so much like not everyone. A lot of people talk about not wanting to work for anyone, but if everyone worked for themselves, who would work for anyone? Like, it's not that. But there is a certain point where you look up at yourself and you say, I'm too talented for this shit. I'm too talented to keep holding myself back and telling myself I'm not good enough at
That's
it.
right. That's right.
So,
I just thought of mine.
okay.
I am too old to keep thinking that starting over is terrifying.
If I had the bell,
I
I
am
dig
too
that.
old to be afraid to start over, to experience something new again, to experience the same thing, but in a different light because I'm older now. I'm too old to be afraid to experience something new, and to start over again, and
Yeah.
start a different part of my life because I'm in a different part of my life. And I'm just too old to keep listening to my own self-proposed excuses.
Yeah.
I think the best piece of advice that my grad school acting professor gave me was, the best note he ever gave me whenever I was working on his class. He said, Kyle, just get out of your own way. Just get out of your own way.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm fucking doing Shakespeare. What the fuck does that mean? You know, and and you know, I was in my 20s, so it's like it just didn't dawn on me. I didn't get it. But like going through so much more life and healing and therapy, honestly, just get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Because the only person that's going to stop you from doing anything in the world that you want is you. Just get out of the way.
I love that. I don't think there's any better way to close that out because you said it so aptly. I do want to say that when you say those things, it does make me feel like an overarching theme is I'm too old to be afraid.
Old to be afraid.
Yeah. Ain't got time for that shit no more, bro.
Got time for that shit.
Ain't got time for that shit no more. Yeah. That's where I am now.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I hear that from you. I'm just like, yeah. Like, too afraid to not. Like, you're too old to not move forward. You're too old to not start over. You're too old.
Too old to keep dwelling in the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, move.
Yeah, you don't have as much time as you think.
I just we don't have to keep you.
No,
you
go.
can cut by, I just thought of this because I just finished the show. It's called Shrinking. Or the show called Shrinking.
That's the one on Apple TV.
Apple TV, yeah.
Yes.
I just finished it, and I was gut punched. Like it destroyed me. Just streaming out of water streaming out of my face. Destroyed me because it. This is the quote. He was like, the context is the character's like, I'm afraid to go in there because I've got so many scars and like, you know, my baggage, and I'm too afraid to go in there. He's like, he's like, letting go of the past is, shit, I'm gonna fuck it up. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play it.
All right.
I'm gonna play it because it's too good. It's too good, and I'm gonna fuck it. So the quote was that just floored me. In the moment of the scene was letting go of the past is not allowing your scars to hold you back anymore.
I like that.
Floored me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everybody's got scars. We're covered in scars throughout our life for all the things like this ex, lost this car, death of a loved one, lost a job. Covered in scars. Letting go of that past is not allowing those scars to hold you back from your true potential moving forward and elevating into the life that you want to be.
Yeah.
Floored me. Because I realized in that moment, I was like, I mean, I've been kicking myself for my divorce for almost 2 years now. And I biggest scar of a lot. I mean, maybe still slightly fissuring open wound, but like, you know, I've been holding on to that scar forever. And because I've been holding onto it, it's holding me back. Everybody likes love. Gut punch, man. Highly recommend this show. Shrinking, great show.
It's on my Apple TV list.
Yeah.
But I watched. What's the name of it? Fuck. It's on HBO. It's a psychologist show. I can't think of it right now.
Oh, is it with Steve Carell?
Steve Carell? No.
No, okay.
No, this was another English actor.
Oh.
And then they did 2 or 3 seasons with him. And then the third or fourth, whichever the last one was, it was a black woman. So I knew the show was going to stop.
Yeah.
Because it was too good.
Right.
The episodes with him were good. But goddamn, it pissed me off that they put it through this Hollywood media white man lens where he faltered on the very things that you would falter on, it fucking infuriated me because the rest of the show and the people he was treating, I think it was called In Treatment or something like that.
Okay.
But the people he was treating through season 1 to maybe 3, like I said, each episode is a therapy session with that person.
Wow.
So this episode is a therapy session with them and his dynamic with them and what they're going through. And then by the end of the season, you might get one more session with them, maybe two.
Right.
And then by the time they got to the black woman's part, what she was dealing with was way more like what you and I and what everyone else has to deal with. And dealing with that while being a psychiatrist was fascinating for me.
Wow.
And they were like, no, one season. Because it was during COVID.
Oh, well.
That season came out during COVID.
Damn.
And, you know, a black woman's troubles are not marketable. So HBO was like, exactly.
That.
Out. Away with you. But
Damn.
a phenomenal show. So
All right, well, shit, you got
when I see Shrinking,
Yeah.
I see that, but through the Apple TV lens, and I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna make me care more or less because Apple TV can trick you.
To be honest,
Sometimes they'll give you some shit, and you're like, I don't care about it. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, this is gonna define what you think of life going forward.
oh, I don't think it gets as grand as that, which
Okay.
which I liked. And actually, one of the main
I
characters
think
that
it's intriguing. Keep going.
One of the main characters I actually like really gravitated towards wanting a like please have a happy ending, please was this vet character, ex veteran, gets out of war, you know, and has a habit of keep falling on the other side of the law because
It is
you
intriguing.
know he's like I like every time somebody says something to me like I snap, I'm right back there, and he just beats the other, like he can't control his rage. So he starts going to a therapist in order to like try to start to learn through that. But through him trying to learn that, he's also helping the therapist overcome a lot of the other stuff that's going on in his background.
Yeah.
Fantastic show.
Yeah, that is way healthier, way better, and in terms of palatability than what In Treatment was.
Mm.
It is In Treatment, but it was very, very. Oh my god! There's one character, I won't say who,
Okay.
but he is your front of the bus character.
Okay.
Oh my!
Yeah.
He is your front of the bus. Fucking yes, sir. This is what we do. This is how we live. And then he fucked up, and that's why he's in treatment, and all this shit goes on. But because he and what was ingrained in him from his father
Yeah.
was so burrowed into his fucking psyche,
Really.
he goes over the edge and he dies. And the dad comes in and blames the psychiatrist. It's like, no, nigga, it's your fault. Bro, it's fucking heavy. Heavy. And I was like, man, Shrinking felt like either you're going to water this down to where I can watch it after watching In Treatment,
Yeah.
or you're going to make me think about In Treatment. And
I could
I'm
see
not
that.
ready
Okay.
for that right now.
I could see
So
that.
I just,
no,
it's been there. It's like on my Apple TV.
It's all real life issues.
Yeah.
But like through a little bit more of like a heartwarming lens until you get to the shit where you're like, oh, this is some deep.
I can
heavy
handle that.
shit.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I can deal with that. Good
Yeah.
recommendation. Like I said, it's on my list. But In Treatment.
That's good. But I'm not watching Treatment.
In
now, but
Treatment.
I watched Shrinking first, so I'm gonna have the
Yeah.
opposite effect.
It's going. It's.
Just gonna light my ass on fire.
Oh my god, that shit's fucking heavy. I'm not trying to oversell it,
Yeah.
and I hope that I'm not overselling it to anyone out there. But
Ah,
I'm telling you, especially during COVID,
yeah.
and someone who has as much trauma as I have,
Yeah.
that's undiagnosed and undealt with, and then you're watching this show and you're seeing all these different characters,
Sure.
but they're real people who deal with these same things, and then you see yourself in each one of them.
Yeah.
But then the main character, you kind of see yourself in him, which I felt was the problem.
Mm.
The first seasons were made for white men.
Mm.
The last season was made for everyone.
Okay.
in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Last season didn't give a fuck what. The last season was colorblind,
Oh.
in my opinion.
Okay.
From what was happening in there, from the different things that would be revealed that happened in the therapist's life, that happened in the lives of the people that they cared about, that happened in the lives, like what that character was going through, what the people around them were going through, what their patients were going through, like everything hit, but hit in a way where you're just like, where I felt not super emotional, like I need to be holding a stuffed animal afterwards, but just like that shit made me work through something.
Yeah.
And not everyone's ready for that.
There's a lot of shows that I'm like, they're like, it's on my list. Like, I want to watch this, but I'm like, first of all, when do I watch a show like that? And two, it's like, I don't know if that's the vibe. I've been trying to watch Oz forever.
Same.
And like,
I tried to start a podcast with Dave.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, no, we tried it. I stopped it a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
He doesn't even realize that I've stopped it. But like, he'll catch on soon. Or maybe he has. I don't know.
Right.
But we were doing this podcast where we were rewatching The Wire.
Okay.
I'd never seen it.
Okay.
And he had us watch The Corner first and then try to watch The Wire. But the whole time it's falling asleep while we're watching this shit. And I'm like, bruh, I could do this on my own if that's the case. So it's just like, I was like, so why are we doing this podcast if you ain't really doing it?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't just bring that up for
No.
like the shit on the homie. Like,
No.
Dave's my ace. He knows who he is. So it's not even that. But it was just one of those things where I brought up Oz.
Yeah.
And I realized that like Oz, Sopranos, there are so many other shows and
trying to get into these
movies.
shows, and it's like, dude, place and time, and I'm just like, I also just like, it's a little heavy, and you know what? For all the shit that's going on in my life, maybe I need some laughter. I need some haha instead of some gat. Freaking Sopranos. I don't need Sopranos kicking in my door and being like,
I need some ha, not some nah.
yeah.
Nah. I don't
That's
need
right.
that. That's how I felt about Sopranos, man. That's why I haven't watched it. Because I'm like, I don't know how many times they're going to say the N-word. And I'm like,
probably that too,
but see, that's my problem. It's like being a black person, even though I'm just half, it's like, no, I'm still a black person.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's also about if you go on to watch a show or a movie and then out of nowhere, it fucking pops up like something disparaging against you, you're like, what are you saying fuck me for? Like,
Yeah.
I came here to watch some art and now it's like,
Yeah.
you hate no. So that's why I haven't watched Sopranos, because there was just too many, like, the mafioso stuff. They always just throw a random N-word in there for no reason, just to let you know. And I've said this on industry perspective before. They'll throw some N-words in there just to let you know a person is evil. And I'm like, but they were already evil. They killed several people.
Yeah.
You didn't have to make them racist. But they're like, nah, we're going to make them racist.
Now we want you to hate them, so let's write a few N-words in.
Yeah.
What?
And then you go with Sopranos and, well, not Sopranos because I haven't seen it, but I'm saying like, you know, like a Goodfellas, a mafioso type film, they always make the most evil person say the N-word.
Yeah, that's true.
And if it's not the N-word, some other unfortunate race is going to get it.
I can't think of the movie. I know there's several. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But you ever notice that, like, sometimes they'll make a good character who's like the grungy, like disgusting, but like, I really like that. They're funny. But then they'll say the N-word and be like, oh shit. Huh? But fuck, now I feel bad for the next like 20 minutes laughing at any joke you make.
So that's my
Or
problem.
longer. I feel bad watching the show now because you're making all these jokes.
Yeah.
And they're funny as shit, but I feel like I can't laugh because you said the N-word.
That's what fucks me up with Jim Gaffigan and what's his name?
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. Yep, I was thinking of the letters. I was like, there's a C and a something in there. But Louis C.K. because he had this whole bit about it. His bit wasn't wrong.
Sure.
He just didn't have to say the N-word.
Fair.
He could have got the same bit and made it 10 times funnier, but he felt the need to be edgy to say the N-word. And I see Jim Gaffigan do it in certain films and everything. And I'm like, dude, Jim Gaffigan, you seem like the type of person I want to have a beer with.
Yeah.
You seem like a sweet guy.
How do
Why do you feel the need Or why do you let them
Yeah.
put the word in your no? Be like, hey, I can be evil without saying it.
He's been interviewed about this constantly. Several of his stars of his movies have defended him voraciously.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah, I don't like that.
How do you feel about Tarantino?
I don't like that either.
Okay.
I don't like any of it. I don't like any, and I'm not saying like Spike Lee levels. I'm not saying I'm like Spike Lee where I'm like, fuck Tarantino. No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying is I don't like it because it's not a garnish. It doesn't need to go on the fucking drink.
That is
like it doesn't need to be there.
That is such
my
a great
point.
way of saying
Like,
it's not. N-word is not a garnish. That is such a great way of saying it. The N-word is not a garnish. Wow.
that's the clip. No matter what, that's the clip for this episode.
The N-word is not
That's
a
the clip.
garnish. Great. You came in looking for a cocktail and you got an N-word garnished on it.
Oh shit! That's
That was
fucking
great.
good.
That was you, buddy.
Fucking good.
That's
why we stayed on camera for this long.
Was yours.
That's why we stayed on camera for
yours.
this long.
That was-
Oh
That's a good one,
shit!
man. That was great.
God.
That's gonna be a clip on there somewhere. I don't know.
Oh shit! I mean, it's fucking real. Motherfuckers will give you a whole conversation, and they'll throw it on like a lime on a margarita. Like, there you go, my nigga. like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be there. No one asked for it.
Yeah.
It's not even a margarita. It's a lemon drop.
You know
There's no lime in
that
this.
shit. Wait, well, you know that shit gets passed around, and like finally somebody's like, "We don't need this."
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. It's, like I said, it's a lemon drop.
Then
Why
we
is
throw
there a
3
lime?
more on, yeah.
Why is there a lime? You're forcing this in there. Yes, Scott. But yeah. I'm sorry. That's fucking funny. Motherfuckers throw the N word around like a garnish. That's fucking funny. I would be thinking about that shit the whole weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna be laughing about that.
Every time I look at a lime, me specifically, or a dehydrated lemon. Who asked for that?
Dude, I'm just gonna come in on work on Friday and be like, "Nando, look at me." You'd be like, "What?"
What's up, my dehydrated lime?
This is how we start throwing limes at each other from across the bar.
Oh, fuck. Indio's gonna be so confused.
You'd be like, "I don't understand,"
Oh,
and I'm
man.
so high, and I guess it doesn't matter.
God, I know. I really believe I won't get canceled for that. I don't think we will.
No, that
but,
shit's
like,
funny.
That was fucking hilarious. Not a fucking garnish, bro. Like,
Fucking garnish, bro.
You're like, throw that shit off. Get out of here. I didn't ask for this.
Oh. Dude, that's happening more and more. You know? Do you ever see that in the bar? Where people just take all
People
the
throw our
off?
garnishes?
They take our garnishes off and they wad them up in napkins, or they just put them on their napkin. They
Yeah.
just leave it at the bar and they go away with their drink.
Yeah.
Or their straw.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. I guess I didn't have to give you a straw. Or
Yeah.
a garnish.
I never give straws for that reason.
I also hate garnishes personally, but that's another story.
I love garnishes.
Yes, sir.
But I hate when that happens. What's up? I mean, sure, if you're taking one with me.
Take one, brother.
Yeah. Sure.
Take one, brother.
Just because you think you're being funny doesn't make you funny.
Yes.
And just because you think the thing that you think is funny, it doesn't make it funny.
Still does not make it funny.
It doesn't make it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And also, maybe your joke might have been funny if you told it. Maybe. But it might not have been as funny if I told it.
or it might have been funny if you told it with the cameras off with friends that you know and trust who know your
Right.
humor.
Right.
Like, we have a lot of people who want to be funny. They want to be funny in front of a camera.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
Not understanding that,
pick me, pay attention. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, pick you to get canceled.
Let me ask you something. So, kind of going back to like our big top story here.
Yeah.
So, Louis C.K. says that joke. Jim Gaffigan says that joke. Tarantino garnishes his scripts. Um, what is the difference between all of those guys and those experiences and say... I'll give you a second.
I'm listening because I just kept thinking of
No, I know.
Pulp Fiction where he's like dead nigga stories, and I was like, you keep dropping that shit like it's so, like you're salt baying that shit.
Yeah.
He's like, does it say dead nigga stories? I'm like, I don't think you should be saying that.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say it. If the sign ain't out front, why are you saying it?
Don't say it.
Sorry.
Fair. What's the difference in all those stories and let's say RDJ doing Tropic Thunder?
The tastefulness of it. That's been covered on our side.
I agree.
Well, I'm just saying for us, on our side,
Mhm.
that has been covered extensively, even recently, because there are people who are uneducated and don't want to be educated, who just want to be racist because they think racism is funny because it's the kid showing you a dance. When a little kid comes up to you and like, hey, check this out. Look at this. And you're just like, oh, that's the cutest thing ever.
That's fine.
Some people never grow out of that.
Mm.
And for them to have 4 people laughing means they're funny. No, you had the wrong 4 people fucking laughing.
That's fair.
So I think it leans into that. The need of certain people to feel special when there's nothing special about them. Not because they're not special, but because they haven't developed anything special.
Right.
You know, like, be special and you'll be treated special.
Yeah.
Be funny and you'll be treated funny. If you're not funny, okay, cool. I've made plenty of jokes that do not fucking land.
No.
Oh my. I can't tell you how many jokes I've tried that I shouldn't have. But I took a chance.
Yeah. I've said some pretty off-color shit that I was like, that's gonna be funny. Oh, it was not.
Yeah, it was definitely off color because you don't see color.
Bringing it back. Recall. Yeah, no, and it was some. I was like, I'm taking a chance with this one, and it didn't land. And it didn't land. That's okay.
And it is okay.
We moved on.
Just because a joke doesn't work doesn't mean your life is over. Doesn't make you a terrible person.
Context, though.
Well,
doesn't mean I think your life should be over, but
you are absolutely right. Where I was coming from for some people out there, and thank you for saying that, because I do need to clarify it.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't sit here and say that you can try to be funny and you're not funny, but then be like, whatever, humor is subjective. It's like, you do need to understand whether or not something you say is funny or isn't funny.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at certain people and they're laughing, then you need to see why they're laughing.
Yeah.
And the people who aren't laughing, you need to see why they aren't laughing.
Right.
You need to take all of that in. Our homie Dave is the one who helped me learn that inadvertently, because he told me I needed to do more live shows, and I was like, I'm not a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
So, we don't do live shows for the podcast as much anymore. More on that later, but it definitely did highlight something for me of realizing what kind of humor works.
Yeah.
Based on what's funny, and what kind of humor works because people think you're funny.
Right.
And there's a very distinct difference.
Right, I agree with that.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You have anything else for anyone, man?
I was just saying, dude, I'm tapped. I got nothing left.
All right, man. I'm good too.
That was good though. Thank you guys.
Bro, this has been so much fucking fun. I didn't know we would get 2 solid episodes out of this the way that we did.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I mean, we got just under 2 hours of content with this, which is fucking dope. Especially with us having the little pupper running around and a whole bunch of other shit.
We got the hot lady with the tequila.
Bro, I feel bad for him.
The homie
she is
who's
not gonna fuck him.
Trying to smash.
She is not gonna fuck him.
Not with another dude on the phone.
Yeah, she's not gonna. She's looking for a way out. Like, dead ass. She's looking for a way out. And you got to recognize those signs, guys and gals, and non-binary pals.
It's okay
As my
if you
brother
don't.
would say,
Just,
but-
understand the heartbreak that's going to come with it.
Bro, that shit's fucking sad. She is literally looking for something else to do. She's like, okay, I'm here with you because you invited me, but
And I'll drink your booze. You know she didn't buy that bottle of tequila. That Ocho wasn't purchased by her.
nah. She didn't seem like the type of person who would buy Ocho.
Nah.
No judgment, just she didn't seem like she gave a fuck.
Uh,
I mean, she looks like she's trying to give a fuck.
she's trying to fuck somewhere. Not here, but well, maybe here. But
I'm too old for that shit. Catch y'all next time.